What's going on, guys? This is Andy with Duncanville Bookstore. I'm here with Tiffany behind the computer today. Quincy asked for the day off. He had a meet and greet with his daughter's school, so Tiffany is taking care of the computer, which means Bo is up at the store closing up. Everybody else has left for the evening. Thank you for joining us on our Thursday night show. We did not have one last week, and we apologize for that. But last week was a little hectic, so as I'm watching Tiffany crawl underneath the camera because she's needing to be assistant today. Last week was a little hectic, so we decided to try to get ahead of the schedule a little bit. So today we are going to do the bigger setup. We haven't done this one in a while. We are going to be bringing in slabs. I've got 2 rounds of slabs. The first round will go up here in just a minute. And then the second round will go up towards the middle of the show. We've got records, and we got some really cool records towards the end of the stack. We've got some cool comic book related records, some story records, some power records, things like that. We've also got some of the golden record reprint records, which are always really cool and always hard to find. And of course we have comics. We've got some key issues, things like that. But tonight we are going to try something a little different. We have not done this in quite a while. I don't think we've done this since COVID. But if anybody went onto our Facebook page and saw that we posted a video on what we bought probably about 2 weeks ago, we had a really good buying day on a bunch of really cool comic related toys. We did a big video on it. We bought 3 collections in one day. Daniel went in there and did the edits for it. I did the video after we closed. Daniel made it look as well as we could. And we are going to do all the DC Universe tonight. So you're going to see Superman figures, Batman villains, Batman figures, all that kind of stuff. We are going to do that as well. We still have plenty of comics. We've got, like I said, slabs and raw books and things like that. But we are going to do records and we are going to do toys. We're trying to get these shows a little more eclectic, a little bit of stuff for everybody, not just focused on one thing. We still are holding true to the comics. But we are trying to spread our wings a little bit and see what else we can get out there to see who is interested, to represent what we're buying and also what we're selling in the store. If you haven't already, at 6 o'clock, Daniel put up a $5 album. Should have had a lot of older books. Tiffany has put a link up on the comments, so you can check that out. Remember, this is the Thursday begins the new week worth of invoice. We invoice once a week on Wednesday. So anything that you purchase through a Facebook album from here until next Wednesday, or on a live show, whether it's this live show for Thursday or Tiffany's live show on Monday, will go on next week's invoice. We are still doing I think we're still doing the 20% promotion on the $5 books. If you buy a certain amount, look at the album. We'll have details on it for there. And also, we are doing anything that is $50 and over gets you free shipping. So keep that in mind whenever you are making your purchases. But all right, we got a lot to go through. We will probably be on at least an hour and a half. I think we will probably go past an hour. Normally when we do the bigger setup, as Tiffany's looking at the toys, we might be on all the way till 9 o'clock. Remember, guys, you guys need to comment. You guys need to interact with us. You ask questions. Pipe in, and on the action figures, I'll answer the best I can. Google may be your friend on that, but the comics and the records I'm good on. But interact with us. I think there's a preseason football game on, but come on, guys, it's a Hall of Fame game. Rodgers is not going to play, so keep it on in the background, and and watch what we do. We're going to change it up a bit tonight, and if nothing else, see if I knock all these toys off of these racks. With that's the going bet on at what time I'm going to end up knocking these toys off. So, what's up, Alex? What's up, Renee? Thank you for joining us. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We will put everything up except for the records on the cover cam. We will put the toys up on as well. All the slabs, all the raw books, and everything else. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to put the toys on rack A, the comics on rack B, and the records on rack C for as long as the records last. I don't know that we're going to have more than about 3 racks of records. But when we run out of records, then we will do either toys or comics. We'll kind of alternate it a bit. So whenever you look at the numbers on the toys, there's only going to be 3. So it'll be row A, 1, 2, or 3, not necessarily 1, 2, 3, or 4. The records, there'll only be 2 a row. So just kind of bear with us and call out names and rows as best you can. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. We'll get the slabs put up first. Alex, Quincy is not here. You are with Tiffany tonight. So, all right, the first one up is from 2006, Amazing Fantasy 15. This is the first appearance of Amadeus Cho. It is CBCS graded 9/8 white pages, blue label, and we have it for $7.50. All right, if you do see something that you're interested in tonight, please type the word claim. And if it is still on the cover cam, then claim the title. If it gets down onto the racks on the table, then try to claim row A, B, or C, and then what the corresponding number. And if it gets on the back wall, claim W1 through W12. All right, next one up is Amazing Spider-Man at 238. This is the first appearance of the Hobgoblin. It does have the tattoos. It is a CGC graded 9.6 with white pages, blue label, and we have it for $7.50. All right, next one is Amazing Spider-Man number 299. This has a Venom cameo. It also has a chance appearance. It is CGC graded 9.8, white pages, blue label, and we have it for $4.75. That is, we will have a couple on here that are, that have Dark Phoenix covers. So possibly. She's on a few. Next one up is Amazing Spider-Man at 361, first full appearance of Carnage. CGC graded 9.8, white pages, blue label, and we have it for $4.75. Yep, tonight we got the bigger setup, Mark. We will have, and you'll see why here in just a minute. We are doing a lot of different things. We've got some records and toys and stuff like that. Like we had said before, we're going to try to do this setup about once a month. Try to highlight some bigger books, some bigger collections, and things like that. The rest of the time, we'll be doing the smaller setups. It's a little easier on us. But this one, with the amount of stuff that we had to do the bigger setup. Next one is Amazing Spider-Man 606. This has a classic J. Scott Campbell cover. CGC graded 9/8, white pages, blue label, and we have it for $200. All right, we got Amazing Spider-Man 607 with another classic J. Scott Campbell Black Cat cover. CGC graded 9/8 white pages for $275. Next one is Amazing Spider-Man number 4 from 2014. This is the first full appearance of Cindy Moon as Silk. It is also signed by Herberto Ramos. It is CGC graded at 9/8 white pages, yellow label, and we have it for $625. This is the variant. Next one from March of 1999. It's Batman Beyond at number 1, the first comic book appearance of Terry McGinnis. CGC graded at 9/8 white pages, blue label, and we have it for $1,300. Week has been pretty good as far as we're concerned, Alex. I read the new Star Wars Dark Droids one shot yesterday. It was pretty good. Got Catwoman at number 51. This is the classic Adam Hughes police lineup cover. CGC graded 9/8 white pages, blue label for $275. Got Daredevil number 131, origin and first appearance of the new Bullseye. CGC graded at 9.4, off-white to white pages. This is a blue label, and we have it for $675. Next is Daredevil number 158. This is where Frank Miller's art begins on the run. CGC graded at 9.4, white pages, blue label. We have it for $325. Frank's art lasted up until about 190, I believe. All right, and the last CGC, or the last graded book for just a bit, you got a Daredevil 168 for origin and first appearance of Elektra. CGC graded at 9/6, white pages, blue label, and we have it for $900. All right, that's the first round of slabs. They will stay up for the remainder of the evening until we rotate. We do have a wave 2. We will get to that probably around 7:45, 8 o'clock. They will not be in the album. Normally, whenever we post anything that doesn't sell, they will not be in the album that is posted up on Friday. Matter of fact, the toys will not be in the album. So this is your one shot to get it before they either go to eBay and or go to the store. And I believe the slabs are earmarked for eBay and the store. The toys are earmarked just for the store. So those will go up this weekend. So, all right. This ought to be fun because we haven't done this in a long, long time. So, all right. So, for those that joined us a little late, we did post a video on YouTube. We also put a link onto our Facebook page. About 2 weeks ago on a Monday, we bought 3 different collections. One of the collections was a bunch of really nice DC Universe and DC superhero figures that came out in, I believe, in the early 2000s, maybe the late 2010s or early 2010s. We'll see whenever. I'll try to get a date on them. They're in pretty good shape. There are a few that are, the packages are a little rough. Everything is in package, and there are some variants in there, and there is some duplication. So if more than one person wants something, then call it out. We'll see if we can't get you the book that you want. If you see me go over and grab something off the screen, Tiffany is over here handing me action figures as we go. So you'll see me kind of transition off to the right just a little bit. Or my right, your left. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. I don't care. Pick a box. Does not matter. At this point, we're not going to make... Okay. The way I did it, if there's dupes, they're going to be in a row. But I don't think this one's a dupe. All right, so the first one that we've got is DC Universe Dr. Impossible. This is from Wave 6, figure number 1. It is part of the Kalibak Build-A-Figure, and we have it for $15. Everybody needs to cross their fingers and hope that I do not knock everything over. Alright, next one up is DC Universe Deathstroke the Terminator. This is the version where he is wearing the mask. It is from Wave 3. This is figure number 2. It's part of the Solomon Grundy Build-A-Figure, and we've got it for $50. These are complete. They have not been opened. They are not, the Build-A-Figure pieces are in there. Alright, next one up is DC Universe Deathstroke the Terminator. This is the version where he is not wearing a mask. Also Wave 3, figure 2 from Solomon Grundy. And we've got this one for $30. So we've got it with the mask for $50 and without a mask for $30.
I don't know if I have enough bubble wrap for that.
She's not lying. Alright. Next up is DC Universe Ares Wave 4, figure 5. This is part of the Sperio Build-A-Figure, and we have it for $40. Now, on all of these figures, I will let you know that I have dropped the price about 20 to 25% on the majority of these from what they are going to be in the store. We do have them at a reduced rate for the show. All right, next one up, we actually have 2 of. You got DC Universe Hawkman, Wave 6, figure 2, part of the Kalibak Build-A-Figure. And we have him for $50. This is where it's going to get tricky. Alright, next one is Superman. This is the electric red version. I will say that the back of the card is crunched. It looks like it got a pretty good dent in it. Figure is just fine though. This is from Wave 2, figure 4, part of the Gorilla Grodd Build-A-Figure, and we have it for $25. This is a good one to open up. Like I said, guys, we're going to fill up this rack, and then we will go to comics, and then we'll alternate and go to records. All right, and the next one is the blue electric version of Superman from Wave 2 Figure 4. This is actually the regular version. The red version is the variant. But on this one, it looks like the blue version is going to be $40. I reduced the price on the variant because of the package damage. You got one more. No, not. All right. And the last one for that rack is DC Universe Black Manta. This is Wave 2 Figure 5, part of Gorilla Grodd Build-A-Figure, and we have it for $20. All right. Put this one back. So far, so good. All right, let's do some comic books. All right, from the 2017 series, this is Hawkeye #1. This is the first solo Kate Bishop series. It is a first print. We've got it graded at 9.2, and we have it for $10. Next one, we have an 8.0 copy of Uncanny Tales from the Grave #3. We have it for $20. Next one is a 9.4 copy of Spider-Man 2099 #29. This is the first appearance of Flipside. We've got it for $20.
Just on the fly. I likes it.
All right, we got a 6.0 copy of Where Monsters Dwell #36 for $10. Got a lot of 70s Marvel horror books in this set. Hey, Alex, be nice. All right, next one is an 8.0 copy of Spawn #189. This is a first print. It is also a low print run for $25. Got a 7.5 copy of Uncanny Tales from the Grave #4 for $15. I think Willie is at a clown convention. I think he was saying it was his first clown convention. He graduated from clown school. Got a 9.4 copy of Spider-Man 2099 Annual #1 for $18. Got a 9.2 copy of Where Monsters Dwell #13 for $45. Got an 8-0 newsstand copy of Thor number 385. Thor versus Hulk for 10. Got an 8-5 copy of Supernatural Thrillers number 10 featuring the living mummy for 15. Got a 7-0 newsstand copy of Spectacular Spider-Man at number 100 for 12. Featuring the Spot. He is not much of a DC guy. He certainly is the horror books. So the toys aren't going to interest him a whole lot, I don't believe. But he might be interested in some of the records that I put up. Got an 8-5 copy of Where Monsters Dwell, number 34 for 20. Alright, so on the next rack, we will put up some records. Alright, first one up is Emmylou Harris Elite Hotel. The sleeve is in excellent shape. The inner sleeve is original. The disc is in excellent plus. This is from 1975. This is an album that has Amarillo, Filling Single, Seeing Double, Ooh Las Vegas, done by Graham Parsons, and whatnot. So this is some of Emmylou Harris's first work, and we've got it for 10.
Chris Lawton is claiming B1.
He's claiming what?
B1. The Aries.
All right, Chris. I saw it. I saw it. Tiffany saw it first.
I was assisting, so it didn't go boom.
Fair enough. All right, Chris, we got you. All right, Chris Lawton gets DC Universe Aries sealed figure, and we have it for 40. That one's yours, Chris. Thank you, sir. On those, you might just put them off the side. All right, next up for the records, we've got Elvis Costello, My Aim is True. This is the 1978 repress, which means it is not an original, but it was done quite a ways back. The sleeve is VG excellent. The inner sleeve is generic, but it does have a split in it. The disc is in VG shape. This is the album that has Allison, Watching the Detectives, The Angels Want to Wear My Red Shoes, which were all hits for Elvis Costello, plus many more. And we have it for 10. The next one is actually pretty cool. I checked mine. Mine's in pretty good shape, or I would have switched out. Next one is Frank Sinatra, That's Life. This is the 1966 mono version. It is, but what's cool about this is it still has the original shrink wrap, and it has the original price tag down on the lower right. It is, we have the sleeve graded out at VG Plus. It does have a slight tear on the right side where the album goes in. The inner sleeve is correct and it's original. The disc is in excellent near mint. Like I said, this is the 1966 mono with the original shrink wrap, and we have it for 10. Of course, that's the album that has That's Life and a few others that he did. Well, we're glad you joined us, Holt. Matter of fact, since you're on, it's kind of fitting. The next one up is Night Ranger Midnight Madness. And for those that don't know, Holt Slack is related to Jack Blades, the bass player from Night Ranger. The album we have the sleeve is graded at Excellent Plus. The inner sleeve is a generic inner sleeve. The disc is graded at Excellent. It is from 1983. This is the album that has You Can Still Rock in America, Sister Christian, Touch of Madness, When You Close Your Eyes. All big hits for Night Ranger, and we have it for 10. And that's Jack Blades. All right, Kelvin wants number 8. All right, Kelvin wants Where Monsters Dwell, number 36 for 10. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Calvin. All right, next one up is Frank Sinatra, Strangers in the Night. Sleeve is graded excellent. The inner sleeve is a generic inner sleeve, and the disc is VG excellent. And we have this one for 10. Record may have a little bit of snaps and pops in it. Anytime it's a VG, you're probably going to get a little background noise, but it should be pretty good for you. It's different, Quincy, I'll tell you. All right. The next one is Cameo Word Up from 1986. Sleeve is excellent. It is inner sleeve is a vintage generic sleeve. Disc is excellent to near mint. And this is from 1986. This is the album with Word Up and Candy and She's Mine from the group Cameo, and we have it for 10. There should be a little bit for everybody on this show. Just saying. All right, so we're going to do the last call, and this is where the bets are going to come in on whether I knock all these down. We're going to do the last call on the first rack. So we'll do row A, which is Dr. Impossible for 15. The Deathstroke with a mask for 50. And Deathstroke without a mask for 30. And then we will do Hawkman for 50. And it looks like we have 2 of those. Those are 50 each. It's easier to take them down than there and put them up. You got the red Electric Superman for 25. The blue Electric Superman for 40. And Black Manta for 20. For everybody that had first round knockdown on your bingo card, I survived. All right, do another round of toys. All right, next one we have 2 of. It is DC Universe. This is Superman in the black costume. This is Wave 6, Figure 4 from the Calabac Build-A-Figure set, and we have them for $30, and we do have 2 of them. Next one is Big Barda from Wave 7, Figure 5. This is the Flash, the Atom Smasher Build-A-Figure. And it is 20. We do have 2 of those. 2 of the Big Barda. Alright, next one is DC Universe Mr. Miracle, Wave 6, Figure 1 from Calabac. And we have it for $35. Part of Kirby's New Gods. Alright. Chris wants a Big Barda. Got you, sir. Now, for you Marvel fans, we are not going to have any Marvel on tonight. But in about 2 weeks, yesterday we bought a big Marvel Legends Marvel Legends Spider-Man Hulk. Spider-Man, I posted a couple of the Spider-Mans. So we will have those on in about 2 weeks. 3 at the most. But we will have Marvel coming up. It's package. Alright, so on the next one we have 2 of these, but they have 2 different prices. That's what Tiffany was trying to figure out. And I'll explain why. This is DC Universe Harley Quinn, Wave 2, Figure 3. This is part of the Gorilla Grodd Build-A-Figure. The reason I have this one at 20 is because the gun is loose in the package. I do have one that I'll show you here in a minute. And we've got it for 25. Because the gun is still in her hand. I haven't, Holt, but I'll tell you what, if you want to make the claim, I will play it, and I'll make sure it's all right. And if there's any problems with it, we'll just take it off your invoice. Alright, so we have another Harley Quinn, but this one has the gun still in her right hand. Also part of Wave 2, Figure 3 for $25. So if you claim either one of the Harleys, put a price on it. They are the same figure. They are not variants. It's just the gun is loose in the package on the $20 one. Alright, next one up is the classic Captain Atom figure from Wave 4, Figure 3 from DC Universe. Part of the Desperio Build-A-Figure. This is where he is in his silver and red costume. And we have it for $60. This is the figure that was... This is not the variant. We do have a variant. We'll show you that in a minute. All right. All right, Holt. I got you taken care of, and we will play test it. We've got it graded out at Excellent Near Mint. There shouldn't be any problems, but I'll put it on the turntable and I'll make sure. All right, and then the next one, this is the variant figure for Captain Atom, Wave 4, Figure 3, and we have it for $20. All right, and the last action figure for the moment is DC Universe Firestorm, and this is not part of a Build-A-Figure. This is one they did not attach with a Build-A-Figure part. He is a standalone figure, and we have him for $20. This is the classic Firestorm. All right, well, the last call for the middle rack. These are all the comics. You got Hawkeye #1 first print for $10. You got an 8.5 copy of Uncanny Tales from the Grave #3 for $20. You got a 9.4 copy of Spider-Man 2099 #29 for $20. You got an 8.0 copy of Spawn 189 for $25. You got a 7.5 copy of Uncanny Tales from the Grave #4 for $15. A 9.4 copy of Spider-Man 2099 Annual #1 for $18. A 9.2 copy of Where Monsters Dwell #13 for $45. You got an 8.0 copy of Thor 385 for $10. 8.5 copy of Supernatural Thrillers featuring the Living Mummy for $10 for $15. Hey, what's up, Pedro? Hadn't seen you in a minute. Hope everything's going well. Hope you're staying safe out there. Got a 7.0 copy of Spectacular Spider-Man 100 for $12. And an 8.5 copy of Where Monsters Dwell 34 for $20. All right. Next comic up is a 9.4 copy of Spectacular Spider-Man 257. This is where they introduce Prodigy, which was one of Peter Parker's 4 aliases that he had at the time. It's got a cover on the outside that says Spectacular Prodigy #1, but it is really Spectacular Spider-Man 257, and we have it for $10. Got an 8.5 copy of Uncanny Tales from the Grave #10 for $20. Got a 9.0 copy of Spider-Man 2099 at #1. This is the red foil cover for $10. Got a 6.5 copy of Where Monsters Dwell #14 for $12. I made a wrong note on that, so I don't want to mislead anybody, so we'll mark that up. All right, Alex, I see yours. I'll get it in just a second, ma'am. You got Spawn. You got a 9.2 copy of Spawn at 307. This is the McFarlane cover for $15. I had marked Gunslinger on the tab. It is not a Gunslinger cover. I got in a hurry. Alex wants A #8. This is Spectacular Spider-Man 257 for $10. Thank you, Alex. All right, got that for Alex. Got got a 9-0 copy of Dead of Night number 2 for $25. You're welcome, Alex. Wade would like a number 8. That is Where Monsters Dwell, number 14 for $12 for Wade. Thank you, sir. Got a 7-0 newsstand copy of Spectacular Spider-Man at number 99, featuring The Spot for $25. Got an 8-0 copy of Where Monsters Dwell, number 35 for $15. These 70s horror books from Marvel, most of them are reprints from the 50s. That is the easiest and cheapest way to be able to read those stories. Most of them also have new covers. Next one up is a 9-0 copy of Avengers West Coast number 56, featuring an early appearance of the Dark Scarlet Witch for $12. The Alf books you don't see a whole lot because they weren't really. I can't say that they were that popular. I mean, obviously that one cover was. There's a few covers in there that are. All right, Wade would like B number 8. Thank you, sir. Where Monsters Dwell number 35 for $15. Next up is an 8-0 copy of Supernatural Thrillers number 13, featuring the Living Mummy for $15. Got a 9-2 first print copy of Amazing Spider-Man at number 800 with an Alex Ross cover for $10. Got a 7-5 copy of Tower of Shadows at number 4 for $20. And you got a 9-2 copy of the Elseworlds Finest one-shot featuring Supergirl and Batgirl for $10. All of that Elseworld stuff was excellent reads. Really, really good stories. All right, so we'll do last call for the third rack. You got Emmylou Harris, Elite Hotel for $10. You got Elvis Costello, My Aim is True for $10. You got Frank Sinatra, That's Life, the 1966 mono for $10. Night Ranger, Midnight Madness from 1983 for $10. And Frank Sinatra, Strangers in the Night, number 10, or Strangers in the Night for 10 as well. All right, next is the 1962 stereo mix for Ray Charles, modern sounds in country and western music. This is, the sleeve is graded out at near mint minus. The inner sleeve is original. The disc itself is VG excellent. This is the 1962 stereo version, Ray Charles, and it is the one that said it's got Bye Bye Love. He did a lot of covers. It is You Don't Know Me, You Win Again, Careless Love, Hey Good Looking. So this is Ray Charles for $10. I believe that was his first record after he left Atlantic. All right. Next is a 1957 repress of Frank Sinatra's Songs for Swinging Lovers. This sleeve is excellent near mint. The inner sleeve is an original Capitol inner sleeve. The disc is in excellent shape, and we have it for $12. Really solid record right there. All right, next is the official soundtrack for Star Wars from 1977. It does have the insert, but does not have the poster. This sleeve is in excellent plus. Inner sleeves are original. Disc 1 is in excellent shape. Disc 2 is excellent plus. And we have it for $20. Original soundtrack to Star Wars. And nowhere does it say New Hope. Alright, next is Styx the Grand Illusion. This is the 2015 180 gram printing. Sleeve is in near mint. The inner sleeve is original. The disc is in near mint. It does have its poster. This is from 2015, and we have it for $20. All right, next one is from 1980, Queen the Game. This is the album that has Another One Bites the Dust, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Need Your Loving Tonight, and Play the Game, among others. The sleeve we have graded out at excellent, but it does have the ring where it has rubbed where the record is. The inner sleeve is original, but it does have some tapes on the edges. The disc is an excellent plus plus. This is the 1980 specialty press version, and we have it for $20. My personal favorite Queen album. Alright, y'all might have to beat Tiffany to this. And the next one up is the 1985 promo copy of Weird Al Yankovic, Dare to Be Stupid. This is the album with Like a Surgeon, I Want a New Duck, Yoda, among others. The sleeve is near mint minus. The inner sleeve is original. The disc itself is near mint. This is a radio station promo, and we have it for $25. All right, so let's take this off. Put this down here. All right, we'll do last call for the figures on the first rack. For DC Universe, this is the black costume Superman. We had 2 copies at 30 each. You got Big Barda for 20. Mr. Miracle for 35. 2 Harley Quinns. The first one is got the gun rattling around. We had it for 20. The second one still has the gun in place. We had it for 25. We had the original Captain Atom for 60. You've got the variant for Captain Atom for 20. And the original Firestorm for 20 as well. Okay. No, no, Alex. Amish Paradise came later. All right, we will do another round of toys, and then I will change out the slabs on the back wall. All right. First one up, we do have a duplicate of Bo wants the Weird Al record. Bo wants Weird Al Yankovic Dare to Be Stupid for 25. Thank you, Bo. Alright, first of the figures up. DC Universe, this is Sinestro. This is the Yellow Lantern Sinestro. From Wave 3, Figure 1. This is part of the Solomon Grundy Build-A-Figure. And we have it for 25. We do have 2 of them. Alright, next one is DC Universe Green Lantern. This is the Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Wave 3, Figure 5, part of the Solomon Grundy Build-A-Figure, and we have it for 25. And yes, we have 2. Next one. This is part of the DC Comics 75 Years of Superpower. It comes with a collector button. These are later than the DC Universe that we've been going through. This is after they got finished with the Build-A-Figures, I believe. So this is just the figure, but it is Nightwing. Dick Grayson's Nightwing for 25. This is the only one of the 75 years of DC that we have. That's all right. The next one up, we do have duplicates on. It is the DC Universe Nightwing. This is Wave 3, Figure 3 for Solomon Grundy, and we have it for 30. So if you claim one of the Nightwing figures, if you will put the price, the older one is 30, the newer one is 25. We do have multiples of the 30. Going for 2 more. All right, next one up is DC Universe Superman. This is the classic costume where he does have long hair because it was in the 90s. The Superman is from Wave 6, Figure 4, part of the Kalabach Build-A-Figure, and we have it for 30. All right, and the last figure for this round is DC Universe Batman Beyond. This is where he is unmasked. It is Wave 4 Figure 4, part of the Desperio Build-A-Figure batch. We have it for 20. It's the unmasked Batman Beyond. Alright. Then we will go and we will do Alright, we'll take the slabs down. Alright, so we'll do last call on this round of slabs. You got Daredevil 168, First Electra, CGC 96, white pages for 900. Daredevil 158, First Frank Miller art, CGC 94, white pages, blue label for 325. Daredevil 131, First Bullseye, CGC 94, off-white to white pages for 675. Catwoman 51 with the Adam Hughes cover, CGC 98, white pages, blue label for 275. Batman Beyond #1, First Terry McGinnis, CGC 98, white pages for 1300. And then the signed Amazing Spider-Man #4 variant, CGC yellow label 98, white pages for 625. Alright, you got Amazing Spider-Man #607 with the Campbell cover. CGC graded 9.8, white pages, blue label for 275. Amazing Spider-Man 606 with the Campbell cover. CGC 9.8, white pages, blue label for 200. Amazing Spider-Man 361, first full appearance of Carnage. CGC 9.8, white pages for 475. Amazing Spider-Man at $2.99, early appearance of Eddie Brock and Venom. CGC graded at 9.8, white pages, blue label for $475. Amazing Spider-Man 238, first appearance of Hobgoblin. CGC graded at 9.6, white pages, blue label for $750. And last but not least, from 2006, Amazing Spider-Man 15, first Amadeus Cho. CBCS graded at 9.8, white pages, blue label for $750. All right. All right. Let's take this one off of the cover kit. Alright, next slab up is DC Comics Presents #26. This is the first appearance of the new Teen Titans. It's the first appearance of Raven, Cyborg, and Starfire. CBCS graded 9.8, white pages, blue label. We have it for $1,300. Got Deadpool's Secret Wars #2. This is the Botchlo variant. It is the first appearance of Gwenpool. She is only on the cover. It is CGC graded 9.8, white pages, blue label. We have it for $225. Next up is Edge of Spider-Verse #2, the first appearance of Spider-Gwen. CGC graded 9.6, white pages, blue label. This is a first print. We have it for $625. Alright, next up is Mark Spector, Moon Knight #57. This is got a Spider-Man appearance. It has a homage cover to Amazing Spider-Man 301. CGC graded 9/8 white pages, blue label for $175. Next up is Star Wars number 42, first appearance of Boba Fett, part 4 of the Empire Strikes Back movie adaptation. This is the first Boba Fett in comics. He was in the graphic novel before this. CGC graded 9/8 white pages, blue label, and we have it for $2,000. Alright, checking something real quick to make sure. Alright, next one up is X-Men number 101, origin and first appearance of Phoenix. CGC graded 9.2 off-white to white pages, blue label, and we have it for $900. First appearance of Phoenix. Next one is X-Men at number 104, first cameo appearance of the Starjammers. It's also a cover homage to X-Men number 1. CGC graded 9/2 white pages for $175. Got X-Men at number 107, first full appearance of the Starjammers. CGC graded 9/2 off-white to white pages, blue label, and we have it for $275. Got X-Men at number 110, issue where Phoenix joins the X-Men. CGC graded 9/6 off-white to white pages, blue label, and we have it for $200. Got X-Men at number 125, first appearance of Mutant X. CGC graded at 9/4, white pages, blue label for $175. Got X-Men at number 129, first appearance Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost. CGC graded 9/6, white pages, blue label. We have it for $700. Alright, and the last slab for tonight is X-Men number 135, first appearance of Senator Robert Kelly. CGC graded 9/8, white pages, blue label, and we have it for $700. Classic Dark Phoenix cover. Alright, so that's it for the slab. So let's do last call for the middle rack for the comics. Got an 8.5 copy of Uncanny Tales from the Grave, number 10 for $20. 9.0 copy of Spider-Man 2099 number 1 for 10. 9.2 copy of Spawn 307 for 15. 9.0 copy of Dead of Night number 2 for 25. Got a 7.0 copy of Spectacular Spider-Man 99 for 25. 9.0 copy of Avengers West Coast number 56 for 12. Got an 8.0 copy of Supernatural Thrillers number 13 for 15. Got a 9.2 first print copy of Amazing Spider-Man 800 for 10. 7.5 copy of Tower of Shadows number 4 for 20. And a 9.2 copy of Elseworld's Finest one shot for 10. All right. Let me put this up. All right, next one up from 2009. This is a 9.6 copy of Black Panther number 1. This is cover A with first cameo appearance of Shuri as a Black Panther. She is only on the cover as Black Panther, and we have it for 65. Got an 8.0 copy of Spectacular Spider-Man number 99 featuring the Spot for 35. We had a 7.0 earlier. This is an 8.0. Got a 9.6 copy of Earthworm Jim number 3. This is a series that was low print run. We have it for 60. Earthworm Jim number 3. Got an 8.0 newsstand copy of the first appearance of Mobius in Fantastic Four number 353 for 12. Mobius is the character that stars alongside Loki in the Loki series. Holt wants Black Panther number 1 cover A for 65. Thank you, sir. Black Panther number 1 cover A for 65. We have what we believe is going to be a 9.8 copy of Edge of Spider-Verse number 5. First appearance of Penny Parker. And we have it for 125. If we get to it tonight, we will have a lower grade copy, but this is extremely high grade. I will warn you on some of these. That one may be one of them. There are going to be some of these that are going to be higher grade that if they don't sell tonight, we will put them in the box to get graded. So you may not see them if it makes it through the show. Next up is a 9.2 copy of Sam Wilson and Captain America number 5. First appearance of Joaquin Torres as the new Falcon for 18. And yes, the notes do say that this will be sent off to get graded if it does not sell. Next up is a 9.6 copy of the first appearance of Kyle Rayner in Green Lantern number 48, and we have it for 50. Got a 7-0 newsstand copy of Spectacular Spider-Man 107. First appearance of Sin Eater for 12. You got a 9/8 third print copy of Rage of the Red Lantern's Final Crisis one shot for 75. These later printings were extremely low on those Final Crisis. Got a 9/4 copy of Batman Shadow of the Bat number 83. First appearance of Huntress as the new Batgirl for 15. I am not going to lie to you. This next one, I had no clue about this one. Somebody up here ended up pulling it out of a box and said that we need to look this one up. Had no clue what this was. So we got a 9/6 copy of Magazine number 21, the first appearance of Sailor Moon. We do think it is going to be a 9/6, and we have it for 1,000. That will be getting graded if it doesn't sell tonight. All right, you got a 7/0 first print copy of the first appearance of Weapon H and Totally Awesome Hulk number 22 for 10. All right, we'll do last call for the records. So you got Ray Charles Modern Sounds in Country and Western Music. We have that one for 10. You got Frank Sinatra Songs for Swinging Lovers from 1957 for 12. You got the original soundtrack for Star Wars from 77 with the insert for 20. You got the 2015 180 gram of Styx, The Grand Illusion for 20. And you've got the original Queen the Game from 1980 for 20 as well. Let's see. Put that. I'll put those down there. All right. Next up on the records, you got from 1987. You got Joe Satriani, Surfing with the Alien. This sleeve is Excellent Plus. Now, we will say that this is one of those that they added. They must have changed the song. They must have had a printing error. They have added a factory sticker over giving a song list. Inner sleeve is original. The disc is Excellent Plus. This is going to have no problem playing this. And we have it for 30. From Joe Satriani. All right, and this one we bought not too long ago from a pull customer. It's not one that I needed or any of the guys in here, so we're going to put this one up for sale. From 2019, this is still sealed Stranger Things number 3. This is a 2 LP on fireworks splattered vinyl. It is a gatefold with printed inner sleeves. It is completely sealed. It does have the hype sticker on it. From Stranger Things number 3. This is the original score from the Netflix original series. We have it for 30. All right. Now for some that are pretty cool. All right, from 1976, The $6 Million Man, Volume 2 has 4 exciting stories on here. It does not have a book. This is just a record, but it is from the Power Records. The sleeve is VG Excellent. The inner sleeve is Vintage Generic, and the disc itself is VG Excellent. You are going to have some pops and whistles on it, but it is going to be playable. There is no major scratch, and we have it for 10. I don't see a claim, so we clump it.
Eric, SMYSER, claim surfing.
All right, hang on just a second, guys. Tiffany has a claim on the surfing with an alien, so give us just a second. I did not see it. Let me go ahead and refresh and see if I see it. If not, Tiffany will give me the information here in just a second. We do have multiple devices running. If we do not recognize your claim fairly quickly, be sure to shout out. We may have missed it at some, for whatever reason. This tablet hates me. Give me just a second, guys. Let me get this refreshed. Yep. I see your claim, Eric. We got that for you, sir. All right, Eric would like Joe Satriani's Surfing with the Alien from 1987 for 30. Thank you, sir. That's a good one. All right. All right, next one up is from 1977. This is the Amazing Spider-Man Power Record book and record set. It has 2 stories, Invasion of the Dragon Men and Mark of the Man Wolf. It does come with the booklet. The sleeve itself is in VG condition, and the reason we have it at a VG is the inner flap is open at the bottom, so the record is liable to come out if you're not careful. The inner sleeve is a generic inner sleeve. We put that on before the show. And the disc itself is VG minus. I will tell you that there is probably going to be a problem playing this record, and you might have a skip or something like that. It is a little rough. It has not been buffed out. If somebody does buy it, we will try our best to buff it out. This is a good visual piece to put up, and also have the comic book as well. It may not be the best to play, but we've got it for 12. We're just trying to be honest whenever we're trying to sell vinyl. All right, next up is a Wonder Woman book and record set from 1977. You get 2 stories with it. You get Wonder Woman versus the War God and Amazons from Space. The sleeve is a VG Excellent. The inner sleeve is generic, and the disc is an Excellent Plus. You will have no problems playing this one. And we've got it for 30. There again, great cover image. It has been my experience with the Power Records. There are a lot more of the Marvel than there is of the DC that are floating around out there. And you certainly have more of Superman and Batman than you do Wonder Woman and Shazam. So keep that in mind. All right, so the next 2 in my opinion, are pretty cool. So back in 1966, they made what is called a Golden Record reprint for 4 major comic books that came out. There's an Avengers 4, there's an FF1, there's a Journey into Mystery 83, and there is a Amazing Spider-Man #1. Originally they came with comics that were exact reprints, except they did not have a price tag on the front cover, so it didn't have 10 or 12 cents on it, and they did not have ads. It was just the comic, and this was one. Now somebody out there will correct me if I'm wrong, but this was some of the earliest read-along records. So you got a record that read you the comic book, and you could flip through the comic book, and these came out in 1966. So we have one of the Golden Record reprints. This is the record. It does not have the comic book. It is for the Avengers 4, first Silver Age appearance of Captain America. These really are hard to find. We have the sleeve graded out at good to very good. So the sleeve does have some condition. It's got a little bit of tape up at the top. It has a generic inner sleeve. The disc is VG. You're going to get pops and whistles and cracks, but this is one of the original Golden Record reprints from 1966. I will say that on the cover, it looks like there's a tape pull, and there is also, somebody gave Giant Man a beard, because that's what you do. But we got it, and we have it for $60. All right, and on the next one, we have 2 copies. One is a placeholder. The vinyl, you were almost certainly going to have trouble playing the vinyl, so I'm not going to put that one up. If somebody is interested in a placeholder of this next one, I'll give you the details and I'll show it to you and everything else. But we do have one that is in really nice shape. So we have a Golden Record reprint for Journey into Mystery 83. Does not come with the comic. This is only the record. From 1966. The sleeve we have graded at excellent. It has a very few spots that have some wear on it. The inner sleeve is a generic inner sleeve. I'm not 100% sure it came with an inner sleeve, but we have one to keep the record from scratching. And we have the disc itself graded out at excellent plus. You will not have a problem playing this one. And we have it for $150. So you have the Golden Records that read Avengers #4 and Journey into Mystery 83. And we do have a lower grade on that Journey into Mystery 83 if you're interested. Alright, so that's going to be it for the records. We'll leave them up until we cycle back around, and then after that we'll put up more comics. Alright, we'll do last call for the toys on the end. Alright, you got a Sinestro from Wave 3 for $25. Actually got 2 of those. You got the Hal Jordan Green Lantern for $25. Got 2 of those. You got the 75 Years of Superpower Nightwing for $25. And then you have 2 of the DC Universe of Nightwings for $30 each. Got the classic Superman red and blue costume from Wave 6 for $30. And you have the unmasked Batman Beyond figure for $20. All right, put the comic books down here. All right. All right, so on these are, we're starting to get into the selection of DC superheroes These are a little later than what the DC universe is. Some of them come with comic books, some of them come with dioramas and things like that. But this one is DC Superheroes Black Suit Superman with the diorama, and we have it for $15. Got a little bit of card damage. The top is bowed just a little bit. Can be straightened out to a degree. We've also got the Red Doomsday. Why they made him red, I don't remember. Maybe he's superheated. DC Superheroes Red Doomsday with the diorama. And we've got it for $25. These are taller. Hope y'all bet on this round. Yeah, we might make it. DC Superheroes Supergirl diorama for $15. This was the row I needed. All right. I forgot. That's why Tiffany's here. All right. No, she'll be up in just a bit, Chris. Tiffany got the boxes. She's mixing the boxes up. Artemis and Wonder Woman are coming up. DC Superheroes Mongol featuring the diorama. We have 2 of them, and they are $15 each. She just wanted to make you wait, Chris. She's tricksy like that. All right, next up is DC Superheroes Robin. This is the Tim Drake Robin for $25. We have 2 of these. All right, got room for 2 more. All about you, Chris. All about you. DC Superheroes Batman. This is the variant, possibly the variant. This has a lighter gray paint on it. We do have one that'll come up in just a bit that has a darker gray, but this is the lighter, and I believe this is the only one that we have. We have it for $15. It does come with a comic. Oh, no. Well, you hope he does. All right, Chris, this is all for you. DC Universe, this is the Artemis figure from Wave 4 Figure 1 because Tiffany was feeling guilty. This is from the Despero Build-A-Figure, and we have it for $40.
I was trying to make some stuff up.
You caught his attention. There you go, Chris. All right, Chris, I got you, sir. Completely shocked.
You're welcome, sir.
To no one's surprise, Chris Lawton claims the Artemis figure for $40. Thank you, Chris. All right, and then the last one for the rack is DC Superheroes. This is the Scarecrow figure for $25. It comes with a comic. All right, we'll do last call for the comics on the center rack. You got an 8.0 copy of Spectacular Spider-Man 99 for 35, a 9.6 copy of Earthworm Jim number 3 for 60, 8.0 copy of Fantastic Four 353 for 12, 9.8 copy of Edge of Spider-Verse number 5 for 125, 9.2 copy of Sam Wilson Captain America number 5 for 18, 9.6 copy of Green Lantern 48 for Kyle Rayner for 50, 7.0 copy of Spectacular Spider-Man 107 for 12, 9.8 copy of the third print of Rage of the Red Lanterns Final Crisis one shot for 75, 9.4 copy of Batman Shadow of the Bat 83 for 15, a 9.6 copy of Mangazine 21 for 1,000. And a 7.0 copy of Totally Awesome Hulk 22 for 10. All right. All right. Next up is a 9.6 copy of Invincible number 1. This is the Larry's Wonderful World of Comics limited edition. This is a story exclusive from back in the day before that was a thing. And we have it for $175. Way cheaper than a first print. Got a 9.4 copy of a Marvel Team Up number 14 where Spider-Man meets Invincible for $85. Got a 9.6 copy of Captain America number 6, first full appearance of Winter Soldier. This is cover A for $75. Adam, I believe you're talking about Adam, are you talking about the action figures, or were you talking about the Elseworlds book that was Supergirl and Batgirl? Let me know which one you mean, Adam. You got a 9.2 copy of the DF variant for Black Panther number 1 from 1998. It is open. It is not still sealed, but this is the DF variant for $30. All right. Adam would like A3, which is the Supergirl, and C number 2, which is Batman. All right, Mr. Fritz, we appreciate it, sir. All right, you got the DC Superheroes Batman with the light gray paint job for $15. And the DC Superheroes Supergirl for $15 as well. Thank you, sir. All right, next up is a 9.4 copy of New Mutants number 98. First appearance of Gideon, the fake Domino, and a guy named Deadpool for $40. For $40. I'll bet you a lot of you wish it was for $40, but it's really $400. All right. Next up is, we believe, is a 9/8 copy of the 1/100 variant for Champions number 1. And we have it for $250. From 2007, you got a 9/6 copy of the first appearance of Cosmo and the Cosmic City of Nowhere in Nova number 8 for 100. We have what we believe is a 9/8 copy of the variant for Black Panther number 1 from 2009. Holt bought the cover A. This is the cover B. It is the first cameo appearance of Shuri as Black Panther and cover only for $65. The book is complete. She's only on the cover as Black Panther. Got a 9/6 copy of Earthworm Jim number 2, another low print book from that series, and we have it for $60. Got a 9/6 first print copy of Star Wars Kanan the Last Padawan number 1. Has several cameo appearances, including Sabine Wren. We have it for $65. Got a 9/4 copy of the first appearance of Anissa in Invincible number 44 for $75. Eric would like Star Wars Kanan number 1 for $65. Got you, sir. There you go. Thank you, Eric. All right, the next one is a 9/8 copy of the DCU variant. That's the DC Universe variant down in the lower left-hand corner for Green Lantern number 51. This is going to be graded if it's not claimed. We actually have 2 of them, but they will both be sent off if they don't sell tonight. We've got it for $125. This is the DC Universe variant. All right, we'll do last call for the records. This is the last records for the night. Stranger Things number 3, still sealed for $30. You got the $6 Million Man Volume 2 story record for $10. You got the Spider-Man book and record set from '77 for $12. You got the Wonder Woman book and record set from '77 for $30. You got the golden record for Avengers number 4 for $60. And the golden record for Journey into Mystery 83 for $150. Next off is an 8-0 copy of Detective Comics number 850, first appearance of Birds of Prey. We have it for 10. Got a 9-0 copy of Infinity Incorporated number 14. This is the issue where Todd McFarlane's art begins for the series for 30. Early McFarlane art for DC. Got a 9-4 copy of Punisher War Journal number 6. Part 1 of a 2-part storyline where Wolverine meets the Punisher, done by Jim Lee. We have it for 25. Fix the glare on those a little bit. Alright, next one. We have 2 copies. They are both 9-4. This is the free special origin issue from 1999 for Batman Beyond. This is not the Six Flags edition. It is the free comic book day edition. And we have it for 65. We have 2 copies. 65 each. Next up is a 9-2 copy of Black Panther number 25. This is the Aspen Comics exclusive variant done by Michael Turner. This is a 9-2 copy and we have it for 10. You got a 9-4 copy of the J. Scott Campbell cover for Black Panther number 5. First full appearance of Shuri as Black Panther. She is in the story as Black Panther, not just on the cover, and we have it for 30. This is the Campbell cover. Alright, you got Lady Death Dark Millennium number 2. You got a 9-2 copy. We have it for 10. Holt wants Black Panther number 5 with the Campbell cover. Thank you, sir. Again, surprises no one. Alright, Holt. Black Panther number 5 with the Campbell cover for 30. Thank you, sir. Alright, next up is a 9-6 photo variant for Invincible Iron Man at number 1 with Robert Downey Jr. from the first Iron Man movie. And we have it for 50. You got a 9-0 second print for Spider-Man at number 1. This is the McFarlane series. It's the gold cover. Sweet, glad we could help, Holt. 9-0 second print copy for Spider-Man 1, the McFarlane series for 30. Got an 8-0 copy of Blade, Sins of the Father, #1. This is the theater preview variant. And we have it for 40. Got a 9/6 second print copy of Justice #5 from 2006 with an Alex Ross Captain Marvel Shazam cover for 40. You got an 8/0 first print copy of the first full appearance of Dylan Brock in Venom #9 for 25. All right, Jonathan would like C #9. All right, Jonathan would like Spider-Man #1 second print, graded at a 9/0 for 30. Thank you, sir. Just a reminder for anybody that hasn't purchased from us before, be sure you send us your PayPal information via a Facebook message. Don't do it on the comments because it'll get lost. Be sure to send us your PayPal information. We will send out invoices next Wednesday. So that way you can take advantage of the albums, the live show that Tiffany will have on Monday. You'll also be able to do the new Comic Book Day album on Tuesday as well. All right. I'm going to put this one down here, and we're going to do last call on the toys up top. All right, last call on these. This is the DC Superheroes Black Suit Superman for 15. You got the DC Superheroes Red Doomsday for 25. DC Superheroes Mongol for 15. You actually got 2 of them. DC Superheroes Tim Drake Robin for 25. You got 2 of those. And DC Superheroes Scarecrow for 25. Yeah, we're going to do another round. Come here. All right. Another round of toys. You got DC Superheroes Batman. This is the darker gray costume with the blue cowl. We actually have 2 of these. They come with comics, and we have them at 25 each. Hang on just a second. Adam Fritz got the lighter gray. This is the darker gray. Next up is a DC Superheroes Superman. This has the black S on his chest. And it is 15. Also comes with a comic book, Superman Man of Steel. You notice he has the black background on the S. Then you got DC Superheroes Superman, and this has the yellow background. This is the traditional one. And we have it for 15. Comes with Superman Man of Tomorrow. comic book. If you call out any of the Superman, either call out a black S or a yellow S. Got DC Superheroes Azrael for 30. Got DC Superheroes Killer Croc with a Batman comic for 15. From DC Superheroes, you got Mr. Freeze. Does have a little bit of damage on the plastic bubble. Maybe a good candidate to open. We have it for 30. For anybody that's joining later, remember on these action figures, we're reducing them 20 to 25% from what they're going to be in the store. So you're already getting, we're putting a better price for the live show. And you got DC Superheroes Bane with a Batman Detectives comic in it for 25. All that stuff. You got behind you. All right, we'll do last call for the comics in the middle. You got Invincible #1. This is the Larry's Comics variant. 9.6 copy for 175. Got a 9.4 copy of Marvel Team Up 14 featuring Invincible for 85. 9.6 copy of Captain America #6 with Winter Soldier for 75. A 9.2 copy of the DF variant for Black Panther #1 for 30. Well, now's the time to do it. You got a 9.4 copy of New Mutants #98 for 400, not $40. You got a 9.8 copy of the 1 in 100 variant for Champions #1 for 250. You got a 9.6 copy of Nova #8 for 100. You got a 9.8 copy of Black Panther #1 variant for 65. Got a 9.6 copy of Earthworm Jim #2 for 60. 9.4 copy of Invincible #44 for 75. 9.8 copy of Green Lantern 51 for 125. And a 9.8 copy of Green Lantern 51 with the DC Universe or DCU variant for 125 as well. Alright, so we're going to do another round of action figures. Because it looks like we've got plenty. Alright. Got DC Superheroes at Doomsday for 20. Comes with a comic book. Alright, you got DC Universe The Riddler from Wave 5, Figure 3. This is from the Metallo Build-A-Figure for 40. Derek, were you trying to claim the comic or were you trying to claim the action figure I was about to put down? You would have to claim the comic. Derek, which comic were you trying to claim? Can you back it up and see what B5 was? Ah, fair enough. That's all right, Derek. I got you. Derek wants New Mutants number 98 for 400. All right, we got you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, from DC Universe, you got the Tim Drake Robin from Wave 3, Figure 4, from the Solomon Grundy Build-A-Figure, and we have it for 60. Absolutely, Darius. You sure can. Next one up, we have two of them. You got DC Universe Wonder Woman Wave 4 Figure 1, part of the Despero Build-A-Figure line, and we have them for 35 each, and we've got two. Remember, guys, on any of the albums, any of the live shows, or anything like that, or even the website, you have the ability to pick up at the store and save yourself shipping. All right, next one we've actually got two copies of. This is the DC Universe Parademon from Wave 8, Figure 5. This is part of the Giganta series, and this is the variant. This is not the classic Parademon. We do have those as well. So this is the variant, and we have it for 35. Before anyone asks, we do not have a Gentleman Ghost, so we do not have the Giganta Build-A-Figure. Hey, Matt. All right, Matt Martinez wants Marvel Team Up number 14 for 85. Thank you, sir. All right, thank you, Matt. All right, Darius wants B9. Oh, fair enough. They are both the same grade, so we're going to give you the one that's in B9. All right, Darius, just to make sure that you know, this is the Batman Beyond. This is the free special origin issue. This is not the first print. This is the free comic book day version. It's not the Six Flag version. We have it for 65. Make sure that's the one you want. That is not a first print, but it is an early print. And it does not have a store stamp. All right, Adam wants Superman with a yellow S. All right, DC Superhero Superman with a yellow S for 15 for Adam. Thank you, sir. Yeah, man. If it was a first print for 65, you should have got both of them there. All right, we will put that back. We want to make sure you're getting what you're looking for. All right. Got DC Universe Katma 2 from Wave 11 to Figure 1. This is part of the Kilowog Build-A-Figure. This is a Green Lantern figure, and we've got it for 30. And the next one is DC Universe John Stewart from Wave 11, Figure 6, part of Kilowog, and we have it for 50. Alright, we will do last call for the last rack. You got Detective Comics 850 and 80 copy for 10. You got a 90 copy of Infinity Incorporated number 14 for 30. 94 copy of Punisher War Journal number 6 for 25. The Batman Beyond Free Origin issue, a 94 copy for 65. You got 2 of those. You got a 92 copy of the Aspen variant for Black Panther 25 for 10. 92 copy of Lady Death Dark Millennium number 2 for 10. A 96 copy of Invincible Iron Man number 1 photo variant for 50. 80 copy of Blade number 1 preview for 40. 96 second print copy of Justice number 5 for 40. And an 80 copy of Venom number 9 first print for 25. Let's finish it. All right. All right, next one is DC Universe Aquaman King of Atlantis. Wave 2, Figure 2, part of the Gorilla Grodd Build-A-Figure, and we have it for 25. We have 2 if more people are interested in it. Got DC Universe Shazam from Wave 6, Figure 5. This is part of Kalabak Build-A-Figure, and we have it for 35. From DC Universe, this is Killer Moth, Wave 6, Figure 3, part of Kalabak. We have it for 35. Got DC Universe Amazo from Wave 5, Figure 1, part of Metallo, Build-A-Figure for 15. Got DC Universe Parademon. This is the classic figure, Wave 8, Figure 5, part of Giganta for 25. We do have 2 of those. Forgot to mention earlier, we had 2 of the Captain Marvel. Alright. Then you've got DC Universe Cyborg from Wave 4, number 2. This is from the Despero Build-A-Figure. This is where his both fists are closed, or both hands are closed fists. And we have that one for 20. Had an extra Aquaman. Alright, and last but not least, you've got Cyborg, where he has a cone, a listening device, or weapon in his right hand, and we have that one for 20. Alright, right, guys, that is going to do it for tonight. We actually went a little longer than I thought we were going to go, but it was pretty cool. I didn't knock over anything, so I'm shocked. Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for tuning in. We are trying to make these as diverse as we can. We've had paperbacks, we've had treasury editions, we've had hardcovers, trade paperbacks, key issues, regular type issues, run fillers, old books, new books, slabs. We're trying to throw stuff against the wall and kind of see what fits, and we're also showing people whether they're buying anything from us at the time or not. We're trying to show people that we have lots of different things that are in the store. If you want to see some more details about the figures that we got, these are certainly not all of them. Go to our YouTube channel and see our latest upload on that. And we'll walk you through everything that we bought. In 2 or 3 weeks, we will probably be having the Marvel figures that we got. We got a bunch of Marvel Legends, a bunch of Ghost Rider, a bunch of Hulk, a bunch of Spider-Mans. And by then, we may have bought some more from the gentleman. I think he said he had some more. He was trying to figure out if he was going to get rid of the rest of the Hulk figures because that was one of his favorite. I believe the next wave that he talked about was possibly G.I. Joe Sigma 6. So we'll see if those come through as well. Remember, we do have the $5 album that was posted earlier today. Go by and take a check that out. We will be posting another $5 album and then a priced album tomorrow that will have what didn't sell comic-wise and record-wise will be in there, and there is probably a good 3/4 of a box of 70s horror books that will be uploaded that we didn't get to tonight. If there is something in particular that you want us to spotlight on a show, feel free to give us a shout out. And cool, Darius. Hope to see you soon, man. If we have it and we're able to do it, then we'll put them on there, and we will give you a shout out for suggesting it. If there is anything that you are coming in late and seeing before, if you contact us before in the morning, then we may be able to pull it for you before we put it in an album. Remember, Tiffany does the Monday night shows. She does $5 and different eclectic stuff. I do have some more figures over there, so she may end up with that. She kind of sees that this isn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. So keep an eye on us. I've got like 3 collections coming in this weekend. Hopefully we end up with something good. And we will post as soon as we do. Otherwise, have a good evening. Thanks for joining us. Take care of yourself. Be careful out there. Make sure everybody stays safe and sound. And we will get through everything just fine. We'll talk to you soon, guys. Thanks for joining us. Check out Tiffany's show on Friday talking about the FOC books as well. Have a good one, guys, and we'll catch you next time. See you.